All right, bet. Let's go. All right, guys, I want to welcome you to the Do Work Podcast. The Do Work Podcast is a weekly podcast where we discuss all things mindset, entrepreneurship, focus, and becoming the best version of ourselves possible. And today is no different. But before we get started, I encourage you to go over to Hard Work No Excuses apparel.com to get all your positive and motivational needs, like this lovely shirt here, New You 2022, no excuses, business is my sport. We go on and on and on, but make sure you go over to hardworknoexcusesapparel.com and use code DOWORK for 20% off your purchase. All right, let's get this party started. So I was really trying to think of a really cool topic this week to talk about, and I thought this would be a great week to talk about dreams and goals and all that good shit. So the thing is this, a lot of you don't dream big enough. You have dreams, you have aspirations, you have goals, but you don't dream big enough. You need to dream so big that it scares you. You need to dream so big that when you think about the things you want for your life, that you get chills and you get goosebumps on your arm. You need to dream so big that it's terrifying. I promise you, that's the space you need to be in. There's a lot of times that I get so excited about my dreams. I get so fired up about everything I want to accomplish. And when I get to that place, I love that feeling. I get chills, I get goosebumps, I'm fired up. So today we're going to talk about dreams. We're going to talk about how to reach your dreams, how to strategize, how to make sure you can achieve those life goals so you're not going through life being average. Like, who wants to go through life being average? No one, hopefully. And if you do, after today, I'm hoping that changes for you. So if you're not scared, your dreams aren't big enough. This is some very real shit. It is important to go beyond what you think you're capable of. You know, a lot of people, and this is just common, this is just human beings, mankind. A lot of times we only perceive or think we can only do what's already been done. And this is the truth to this. If it's already been done, the next thought process should be, well, what can I do to take it further? What can I do to set myself apart? What can I do to really push the envelope? If you settle for what's already been done, if you settle for trying to achieve bare minimum, you're not going to grow. You're not going to win. You're not going to reach those heights and levels that, we all want to get to. We all want to get there. People get so complacent. Everybody laughs. I don't know if you guys have seen the whole T-Pain thing when he's like going off on his podcast and he's like, we already got a little baby, a dub baby, and it's a baby. He's like, create a new sound, do something else. You don't have to do what's already been done. Do more and be more. Why be average when you can be great? And I say this time and time again when I talk about doing the work, when I talk about people really settling and grinding to it. Do something that hasn't been done. Figure out how you can tweak it and make it your own. Figure out what you can do to adjust it and make it better. That's how we win. That's how we grow. Why do you think there's so many cell phones and so many cars? We already have it, but each one is a little different, a little better. Each sneaker is a little different, a little better. Sometimes it's not necessarily about reinventing the wheel when it comes to goals and dreams. Maybe what you want is already existed, but how about you find a way to make it better so you can grow, so you can win, so you can get what you really want out of life. But if you do not take those chances and risks, you won't grow. There is not a successful person in this world who hasn't taken a risk. There's not a successful person in this world who has not been scared, afraid. And I'm going to tell you right now, there are times I have to make choices and decisions and I'm absolutely terrified. Like, absolutely terrified. Is it going to work? I don't know. But this is what I always tell people. This is what I do know. If I don't take the risk, the one thing I can guarantee is that nothing's going to happen. If I do take that big risk, I could win or I could lose. Now at least I got options. But doing nothing will get you something every time. Nothing. I'll say that again. Doing nothing, not making moves will guarantee one thing: you will get nothing. You can't be fearful of your future. It's your future. It's your destiny. You have the power to shape it. So shape it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I say it all the time to people. Like, what are you waiting for? You cannot live your life being complacent. Dream so big that it freaking scares you. It should terrify you. It should petrify you. Protect your dreams. Protect your goals. Protect your aspirations. We can't share these things with everybody. Because why? Negative energy throws off dreams and goals. Everybody don't want you to win. They don't. Everybody does not want you to win. There's a lot of people trying to throw salt on your game. Everybody doesn't want you to win. Protect them. So yes, should you share those dreams and goals with people? Absolutely. Absolutely. But share them with people who are going to protect those dreams and goals and be honest with you and not use negative energy to throw off you winning. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal. It's good to share. It's good to put things out in the universe. One of the things I do daily when I wake up is I speak life into the things I want. I speak life into it. I wake up and I'll be like, all right, like, what's the next thing? You know what? I really want another gym location. I have one building. I love my building, but I want another one. Where do you want it, Dave? I want it in this state. How big do you want it? You got to be detailed about your dreams and goals. Not just, I want more money. I want more success. I want a more loving relationship. You got to be detailed. The more detailed you are about what you want, the more real it becomes. There are many things in my life that I want and I prayed for and I wish for in very vivid detail. And when they come to fruition, it's a little scary because you're like, damn, I saw that. I already asked for that. I already wanted that. You already brought that to the table. I knew the type of business I want to build to a T. I was looking at an old video from 6 years ago. 6 years ago. Where I said, I want to build a business where other entrepreneurs can come in and grow and build their businesses. It's 6 years later. I have that business. I supply that platform. I supply that service to others. I was very clear about what I wanted. There was a point where I said, you know, when I build out my life coaching service, Diva, why do you want to be a life coach? What do you have to offer? What can you bring to the table? I can bring to the table not only business, but life experiences, and I can deliver it in such a way that people understand it, they feel it, and they will have the strategies and they'll have the tips to evoke change. That's what I wanted to do. And here we are, 4 years later into that project, and the Do Work method is very real. The online course is very real. I get to speak all over the country, not even the country, just the world. I'm excited. I'm going to different countries. But I saw that. When I meditated at night, I saw myself on stage. I saw myself getting a check for that gig. I saw the lights in the audience. I see it. It's real. So when you hear people talk about goals and dreams, if you're not waking up and seeing things and speaking life into yourself in a very vivid and positive manner, you're missing out. You're just coasting through life. You have no purpose. You have no plans. Like I'm trying to understand where cats are at. And a lot of the younger kids, like they're there, but they're not there. You know, they're there. So maybe, you know, the neck tattoos and the half shaved head, maybe that'll resonate with some of these young ones. Maybe it'll be an eye opener for some of the older ones to be more open-minded. But if you want to reach your dreams and your goals, you got to have a plan. You got to build that strategy and you got to execute. Diva, I want to do this, but I don't know how to get there. I want to make more money. I'm not sure how to get there. How do I make more money? I always say I love to start with the why. Why do you want more money? Well, I want a better quality of life. So let's be honest. It's not really about the money, right? It's about a better quality of life. So you want a better quality of life. All right, what can you do to achieve that? What can you do to achieve that? Okay, well, let's do this. How's your education? Do you need more education? Yeah, probably need another degree, another certification. All right, that's step one. Get that degree, get that certification you need. Diva, I don't have money. Look into the fact that there are probably services that can offer so you may not have to pay. There is always a way. There is always a way. Think about all the things you do day in and day out that you make happen. You make them happen when they seem damn near impossible. You make things happen for your kids. You make things happen for the family. You make things happen at work. But yet you're not digging in deep enough to make things happen for you. Y'all missing it. Y'all missing it. You got to make things happen for you. The same way people can rely on you, you need to start relying on yourself. You need to start holding yourself accountable. Are you doing the things that need to be done for you to achieve your goals? Yes or no? That's not a maybe. That's not a possibly. That's not a sort of kind of. That's a yes or no answer. And that's real. That is a yes or no answer. That's real. You can't be on the fence about your life and your future. You can't be on, we get one life. And if you believe in reincarnation, that's great. That's fabulous. But for most of us, we believe you get one life, one opportunity. In this moment, in this opportunity you're in, it's your time. What's up, TikTok? I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just shooting. It's your time. So what, you going to wait for the next life to get it right? You going to bullshit through this one? Get it together. Get on your game. This life is an amazing opportunity to do more and be more. And so many people walk through it day in and day out with no purpose, no passion. They're not excited about anything. And there's so much to get excited about and be excited for. Like, come on. Y'all have to do more. I expect more of you. And as I tell you all the time, I'm your coach. I'm your coach. I'm here. I want more from you. I demand more from you. Stop living this feeble existence. Stop just being and letting the universe move and do you the way it want to do you. Take control of that. You control this. You have the power. I don't care how much you believe in free will. I don't care how much you believe in, predestination. I'm going to tell you, thank you so much, homie. I'm going to tell you so much. It's about free will. You have the power to choose. If you're not winning, it's your fault. If you're not achieving your goals, it's your fault. And I tell people all the time, for every excuse you have for not winning and being more, there is someone in the same situation. Well, Diva, that's a little unfair. You can't compare that to me. I watch people win and lose every day. We watch people, all of us have seen, we watch people win and lose at life every day. Similar circumstances. But the difference between the loser and the winner is the winner made a choice in the decision to not give up. So the question is quite simple. Are you choosing to win or are you choosing to settle? Do you want to excel or are you going to fail? What do you want to do? Because nobody can do it for you. Nobody can really even guide you. I tell people all the time, when you talk about life coaching and therapy, I'm like, they are the most awesome things ever. But guess what? Your life coach and your therapist can't do the shit for you. We provide the pathway. We give you guidance. We say, hey, these are the tips and tricks you can use to get from A to B. But if you don't go and use those tips and those strategies, nothing changes. This is why I say all the time, nothing changes unless you do. Nothing changes unless you do the work. Your dreams should be so big they scare you. They should terrify you. When I start to see the things I dream about come to fruition, I'm telling you, this shit is scary. And not because I'm nervous, because it's like, yo, I saw this. I sat on this. I meditated on this day in and day out. I did the work. I didn't just sit there and meditate and say, oh, dear God, I hope that, I can speak and go travel around the country and travel around the world and share the message. No, I didn't do that. I did the work. I worked on my craft. I honed my craft. I did the work. I pitched myself. I did the work. When the opportunities came, I was ready. So I wasn't trying to get ready to catch up to the opportunity. You guys have an opportunity to be great. You guys have an opportunity to do and be more. It's 2022. It is no reason for anybody to be stuck or stagnant because it's a choice. I don't care how you grew up. I don't care. I don't care if your mama was a crack addict and your daddy was a hustler. It doesn't matter. There are plenty of people who win with that situation. You got to make a decision to let go of your past. You got to make a decision to win. So what you trying to do? That's what I tell you guys. Nothing changes unless you do. Nothing changes unless you do the work. So make those needed changes so you can win. All right, that's it. That's all I got today. I want to thank you for tuning into the Do Work Podcast. The Do Work Podcast is a weekly podcast where we talk all things mindship, mentorship, entrepreneurship, free speech, and becoming the best version of ourselves possible. Make sure to subscribe to the newsletter. Subscribe to the newsletter. That's what I get for talking fast. At divarichards.com. I love to have you tune in. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday night, as that's when we drop new episodes on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple, and wherever else you get your podcast. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Be great. Let's go.